Right, Marlon, you've had a tough month, haven't you, with clubs all around you in the table, and this is probably your last one in that sequence. How are you feeling ahead of this one?
I'm feeling fairly confident, to be honest. I guess we've been a bit unlucky of late, but we're all determined to put things right. A few away games now coming up, and like I said, we're all confident and new additions, proving that they can come in the side and work as well as they did on Saturday. So I think things are looking up, and like I said, we're fairly confident to pick up as many points as we can.
Yeah, obviously a few people are concerned about the goals, the lack of goals that are going in, but did you see enough against Oxford to think they're around the corner?
Yeah, I think it was just kind of one of those days really. We could have been playing out there for another 90 minutes. We wouldn't have scored a one, as if we weren't creating chances, and we've been good in that area all season. So I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a problem come Friday, and then come for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and you were a bit unlucky with the free kick. That's the closest you come for a while, isn't it? Do you think it was in at any point?
Yeah, I've been out with Steve Book, kind of with the mannequins, and kind of talking to him and saying where to go, where to hide for keeper. I've been practicing quite a bit, so I kind of thought, the Oxford keeper makes a bit of a movement to the right before I tried to guess, so I sent it the other way, and like I said, kind of been my luck this season with the crossbar and the post at Wadden. So hopefully that luck will turn, and come Friday I'll do a few more practicing today to get myself ready.
Yeah, there's been some lovely sort of training ground moves that have come off this season, like Luke's goal at Bristol Rovers and things like that. But do you think sometimes it's better just to keep it simple and have a crack from the dead ball?
I think we have done that. I think we have. So obviously teams, when you do things certain times, and teams kind of let onto it, and you've got to be clever about it. But we've had some good moves this year. We've I think been a bit more clever and a bit more imaginative in that area. There's one that we used against Shrewsbury as well, where Luke had a free header that worked. If that come off, that would have been no one work. So I think we've worked them well. Sometimes obviously the quality hasn't been good, but we have scored a few goals from set pieces this year. And obviously depending on the opposition, we know teams that come. Obviously they come and watch you prior to their game. So obviously we've got to be clever about it, and if things are not on, we won't do it.
Yeah, this is the first time you've had a bit of a dip in form with the 4 defeats in a row this season, because before that I don't think you'd lost 2 in a row, had you? So what do you think is the key to just get one more decent run of form just to get over the line?
I just think we got to keep believing, really. Like I said, you don't become a bad team all of a sudden. We've proved ourselves this season, how good we are and how good we can play. So like I said, the quality's still there. We just got to kind of dig in, work hard, and keep believing that it's going to come out. And we do. Training's been great. Training's been lively, and recently by the Gillingham game, the other games we should have got something out of, and I know we did, and it's alright saying that now, but them games are gone, and like I said, we're all hungry. We all want to get promoted this year, and it's going to spur us on a bit more now. These defeats, and trying to prove a point that Cheltenham were kind of getting writ off again. We were writ off at the beginning of the season, and we proved our worth, and write us off again. And I'm sure we'll come out fighting.
Yep. You scored against Southend at home, didn't you? Do you think that's one of the best performances of the season? No.
Yeah, I think obviously a lot was hyped up. I think they were top at the time, and we were still kind of pushing above our weight, as everyone else was saying. So I think we were very ruthless that day, and the scoreline kind of flattered them really, because we could have pushed on. It could have been 5 or 6. So yeah, it was one of our better performances. We've had a few of them this year. So they'll probably come out trying to prove a point Friday, but we've been decent away all season, and we've got no one to fear. So we'll go in there with full of confidence, going to give the same performance that we did against them at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, and do you enjoy Friday night football, because the results have been good this season, haven't they?
Yeah, well, I was saying that to one of the boys the other day. We've done well on the Fridays. Obviously, shame we ain't done too well on the Tuesdays, but Fridays have been good to us. So yeah, it's always good, especially if you get the win. Kind of gives you that bit of confidence, and looking into Saturday results with no care really, as long as we perform on Friday, and I'm pretty sure that we will.
Yeah.